We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for... Now at the plate, Joe Morgan, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Titans, the second baseman, Joe Morgan. First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In the dirt for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped up, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. You got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Joe Morgan goes down for the first out of the game.
Mike Trout.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 34. He stands in for the first time in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This is skied into short left center. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Willie.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
The right fielder,
outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and
he's into second safely with the stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 0.
Nope. Fastball just off the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
This is 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Arenado.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Batting 6.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up steps Don Mattingly. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he swings and golfs this one into left center. It's going to work out for him as a base hit. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts.
Batting 7.
From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Mattingly, base runner at first with one out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So coming to the plate, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. One ball, no strikes to count. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball one. That misses 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. A pause. And the 0-2. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And 2. Here it is. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning.
Oh, they get the tag on him, and that into the box, Frank Thomas, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Kang. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Betts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ball one, taken just off the inside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 34. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul. Ball. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
On to first as they get the... Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Moon, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Arenado.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Arenado.
Your attention,
Eddie
please.
Matthews will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Eddie Matthews.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
The center fielder, number 24.
First pitch on its way.
Really?
And it's fouled away.
Hey.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I got to count 2-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Right fielder has a beat on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pudge Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hershiser at second with 2 down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Arenado gonna have to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to center field. Mays is right there, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps Don Mattingly. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Lifted the other way out to left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Stepping up now, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Betts on the run. And no one will track it down. A runner on first with two away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's one down now. Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Standing in, Sean Hang. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Barehanded down by Arredondo. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Hershiser sets. First pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He drew a walk his first time up.
The pitcher.
And it misses ball one.
Hershiser.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he popped him up. Matthews into shallow left, and he'll reach first safely, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is out at third as he digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Mike Trout will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he lays off all 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss out. Side 2-0 now. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So digging in now, Fudge Rodriguez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Morgan is there as he makes. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. In relief. Pitch on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
2-1 the count. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fouled off. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 3-2 pitch, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Don Manning. Zach Britton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Now Zach Britton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Mookie Betts, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there. But when you see a fastball elevated coming at you.
And the tag is on him to next will be the clean.
Leading off for the Warriors, the second baseman, number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. This is line to left. Betts is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Sean Kang. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at.
Got him looking, and digging in now, Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Reyes.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Batista is retired. 2 down now.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Joe Morgan. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Thomas charging in on it, and he is out on it. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Jose Bautista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Then that. Edwin Diaz been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so. Start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Popped him up. Thomas has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Loft it in the air out toward right center. Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now in the box, number 34. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Two out with the man at first. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options.
And the right fielder is there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Willie Mays, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and going back.
Not in time as he steals second. 0-2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the runner's trying for third. This is flared out towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. In now, Pudge Rodriguez. And they're runners at the corners now. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Runner, runner, runner! You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. So stepping in, Rogers Hornsby could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Roberto Osuna comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Osuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-1. Knuckles into the zone for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Frank Thomas is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Whoa, that's down.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Rodriguez at second, Hornsby at first, 1 gone, and it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now both runners on the move, and he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home, and another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie.
I got 2-1 to count.
Right on the corner, 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't.
And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. So striding in, Eddie Matthews. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for. Ready once again, Don Mattingly. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he popped him up. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Stepping in and ready. Goose Gossett. It takes the ball. Ken Griffey Jr. come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
1-0.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lays off 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In the dirt here. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw to Hornsby, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Adrian Gonzalez will look to provide a little. Punch off the pitch. Aroldis Chapman answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. J.D. Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Runners are at first and third. 1 away. Runner goes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.